Cody Frank, Devonta Horde,
Can you turn this down a little bit?
Rodrigo Rincon, and Melvin Hinston Reed. Okay, afternoon, Miss Backy. Can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name? We want to make sure we have everything spelled correctly.
Marion, Marion, Margaret, Margaret, Baki, Backe.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Is this the name as it appears on your birth certificate?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, have you gone by any other names?
No,
Okay, what's your date of birth?
10/21/1976,
Okay, and just the last four digits of your social security number?
4918.
Okay, ma'am, have you used a different date of birth or social security number?
No, I have not.
No. What day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
It was like 3 a.m. Sunday. I'm not sure the date.
Okay. Okay,
Like Saturday into Sunday.
got it.
3 a.m.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. And what's your address, ma'am?
What's my address?
Yes, yes.
539 South Burr Street, apartment 16, Lowell, Indiana, 46356.
Most close to our house.
Okay. And ma'am, is this a house or an apartment?
Apartment
Is there an additional apartment number?
16.
Okay, apartment 16.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, do you read, write, and understand English?
I do.
How far did you go in school?
Some college.
As we sit here today, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, I'm not.
Have you been convicted of a felony before?
Prior to the other day, no.
So yes, you
No, I've never been convicted of a felony.
got it. Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
No,
Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
no,
Are you on bond from anywhere?
no.
Let's see. Do you have a case still pending in Lowell?
I have a case for misdemeanor.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
Okay. And did you post a bond in that case in Lowell that's still pending?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any other matters pending besides this case and what you have in Lowell?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And have you had a public defender here in Lake County?
I have not had, I'm not sure if he's a public defender. I have Thomas Mullins for
Okay.
my previous case that I still have to go to court for.
Okay, got it.
And I can't
Okay,
get
ma'am.
Sorry.
No. Oh, okay, that's okay. Okay, let me advise you while you're here. On June 16th, the following charges were filed against you. Count 1, possession of cocaine, a level 6 felony. Count 2, possession of a controlled substance, a class A misdemeanor. Count 3, possession of a controlled substance, a class A misdemeanor. Count 4, possession of a controlled substance, class A misdemeanor. Count 5, resisting law enforcement, a class A misdemeanor. And count 6, possession of paraphernalia, a class C misdemeanor. Ma'am, do you understand the charges that have been filed against you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Give me 1 second. You know what? I'm going to do this, ask everybody and tell them their charges, and then I'm going to come back to everybody and ask if they have any questions. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's see. What is this? Okay, ma'am. I am going to reset your bond to oh wait. $20,000 surety or $2,000 cash. Do you plan on hiring an attorney to assist you with this matter, or do you want to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender?
I would. I'm not sure. I don't, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
That's okay. So what I can do is I can see if you qualify for the services of a public defender, which will be provide free legal services to you. If you decide you're able to hire another attorney, then the public defender could withdraw and you could hire an attorney. Unless you want to tell me right now you think you want to hire an attorney.
I would like a public defender, please.
Okay, so just a few questions. What's been your income in the last 30 days? Just an estimate.
I'm on SSDI. I'm on disability.
You're on disability? Okay, you qualify for the services of a public defender.
Is Valdi Kupsic, Your Honor, on Fridays?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, ma'am, you are in room 2. That is Judge Bakota. We've appointed Attorney Kupsitz to represent you. So your court dates are as follows. Your formal appearance will be June 27th. State's discovery, July 11th. Defense discovery, July 25th. And omnibus hearing, August 15th. So, ma'am, I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions for me, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, afternoon, Miss Cheesebro.
Yes,
Okay, can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name if you have one, ma'am?
it's Cheeseboro, Rose, Ellen.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So Rose, Rose, and did you say Ellen is your middle name?
Yes,
Ellen?
Ellen. Yep,
Okay, perfect. And Cheesebro, Cheesebroughh?
Yep,
Okay, perfect. Now, ma'am, is this the name as it appears on your birth certificate?
yeah,
Okay. Have you gone by any other names?
nope,
No. Okay. And is your date of birth May 12th, 1959?
yes, it is.
Okay. Do you know the last 4 digits of your social security number?
I forgot about that. I don't
Okay. That's okay. Have you used a different date of birth before?
know.
No. And what day did you get to the Lake County Jail, if you remember?
Yesterday,
Yesterday? Okay.
yeah,
And you did write down an address. I was going to ask you your address just so
I
if
know
there's.
my address is kind of, I don't know about it right now.
Okay, that's okay. We don't have to, you don't have to give that to me now, okay?
Griffith, yeah, Griffith.
You're at least in Griffith? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Miss Cheesebro, do you understand English? Do you read, write, and understand English?
I don't do too much. I'm getting too old and I don't know. Sometimes I can't even write anything or walk or nothing.
I
So,
got it. Okay. So anytime as I'm going through this and explaining to you your charges, if you don't understand, just let me know, okay?
okay,
Okay. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol right now?
nope, never,
Nope. Okay. Have you been convicted of a felony before?
nope,
Let's see. You just got to the Lake County Jail on June 16th, so I know you're not serving a sentence in our jail.
yeah,
Are you on probation from anywhere?
no,
Are you on parole from anywhere?
nope,
Are you on bond from anywhere?
nope,
Okay. Do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other states?
no,
No? Okay. And have you had a public defender here before, Miss Cheesebro?
no,
No? Okay.
I haven't. I'm
You
not
haven't?
into stuff at all.
Okay. So let me tell you why
My
you
son
are.
does. My son
Okay.
does.
But not you. I get it. Okay. So this is why you are here before me this afternoon. Let's see. On June 16th, they filed the following charge, count 1, maintaining a common nuisance, a level 6 felony. Do you understand what a common nuisance is?
I did not know what that meant.
Okay, now you know what it means?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm just going to read it to you. So it says, affiant upon oath says that on or about May 19, 2025, County of Lake, State of Indiana, Rose Ellen Cheeseborough did knowingly or intentionally maintain a common nuisance a building, structure, or vehicle or other place contrary to Indiana code and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. So that's the charge that they filed. And your bond is currently set at $10,000 cap, $10,000 surety, or $1,000 cash, okay?
Okay.
So, do you plan on hiring an attorney, or do you want me to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender, which would be free to represent you?
The best one, whatever.
Oh, all of our attorneys in Lake County are great, but I
Okay.
think I can see if you qualify for a public defender, okay? Since I have you here.
Okay.
So, what's been your income in the last 30 days? Just an estimate.
Just a little bit. We're
Are
gonna
you
need,
are you receiving any benefits from the state or federal government?
no,
No, no food stamps, no disability, no
No.
checks. Okay.
No.
Do you have any, do you work?
no, I don't work on anymore.
Okay.
I'm
So
too
do you
old.
have, you too old? Okay. Do you have any money in checking your savings account?
Yes, I have money.
How much do you think you have in your checking your savings account?
9,000.
Okay. And that's the money just you're living off of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Son
Public
just
defender,
got a job, and so he's gonna help do getting bills too.
okay. I want to say that you qualify for the services of a public defender.
Okay.
Conflicts Division, Your Honor, on Fridays.
Okay. So we're going to appoint you a public defender. You are in room 2. That's Judge Bacotis. I'm going to give you the following court dates. Your formal appearance is going to be June 27th, State's Discovery, July 11th, Defense Discovery, July 25th, and your omnibus hearing is going to be August 15th. So, ma'am, I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions for me, okay?
Hey, you're gonna do all that and bringing it to me, so am I going back home?
So,
Could I-
you know, we're going to talk about that later on, okay? So I'm going to go through and get everyone else's information and tell
Okay.
them their charges. So I'll come back to you and we'll talk about that, okay?
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Afternoon, Mr. Frank. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you, Your Honor?
Good, I'm well. And okay, so your first name is Cody. I have that as Cody. Mr. Frank, do you have a middle name?
Yes, L-U-I-G-I.
L-U-Y.
No, L-U-I-G-I.
G-I. Okay. And last name Frank?
Yep.
F-R-A-N-K?
Yes, ma'am?
Okay. Is this the name that appears on your birth certificate?
Yes.
Okay. Have you gone by any other names?
Nope.
Okay. And what is your date of birth?
12404.
Okay. And if you know the last 4 digits of your social security number?
6995.
6995? Okay. And what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
I believe it was Father's Day, the 15th.
Okay, thank you. Now, you did provide an address. If you have an address, that's just where the court's going to send you mail if we have to mail you anything. Is there an address you want to provide?
That's 30 Wildflower Lane.
30 Wildflower Lane.
Yep.
Okay. And what city is that in?
Schaumburg, Illinois.
Okay. And do you know the zip code by any chance?
6060173.
Okay. And sir, is this a house or an apartment?
The apartment, unit
Is-
3418.
Unit 34?
18.
Okay, thank you. 3418. Okay. Okay, sir, do you read, write, and understand English?
I understand English, I just don't read or write.
Okay, no problem. So again, if there's anything I say during this you want me to explain, just let me know and I will explain it, okay? How far did you go in school?
I was home tutored a little bit, but I never went to school.
Got it, not a problem. As we sit here this afternoon, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No,
No. Have you been convicted of a felony before?
I haven't been convicted.
Okay. And you just got to our Lake County Jail on the 15th, so you're not serving a sentence.
Yeah,
Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
no,
Are you on bond from anywhere?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. So do you have any other criminal matters pending in any other courts, any other states? Like, do you have anything in Illinois?
No, I believe I have a traffic warrant out of Illinois.
Okay.
I have a warrant out of Pennsylvania. That's why I thought I was coming to sign extradition today.
Oh,
My
okay.
bond.
Okay. So you have a pending case in Pennsylvania. Okay. 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 And have you had a public defender here before in Lake County?
No.
No. Okay.
I believe my mom's hiring Mr. Brown, that's Scott King's partner.
Okay. Russell Brown.
Yep.
Okay. So let me advise you while you're here. On June 16th, the following charges were filed against you. Count one, resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony. Count two, reckless driving, a class A misdemeanor. And count three, refusal of detainee to provide identity, a class C misdemeanor. Sir, do you understand the charges that have been filed against you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. See.
So is this those three charges, right, Your Honor?
Yes, just those three charges. Yes. Okay, let's see. And sir, your bond has been set at $20,000 surety or $2,000 cash. Do you plan on hiring an attorney to assist you with this matter, or do you want to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender?
Well, I know my mom already posted my bond.
Oh, I'm sorry, you just said that. No, you just said your mom was gonna do, let's see. Oh,
My bond's been posted. I thought I was signing extradition today.
you know what? Wait a minute, stop the presses. Like, this just came up. Yes, his bond has just been posted. He just posted $2,000. So, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so the clerk just loaded this. So give me 1 second because your bond was just posted. Well, we
Judge,
just, yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
this is
sir.
Richard Mayor. I think probation indicated there's some sort of a hold on him. So I don't know.
Let's see.
Yes, I do have a whole lot of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you do have a hold out of Pennsylvania. Okay. So, but this wasn't, we didn't see this like when we met our court call. Okay. So I do see that your bond was posted. So it looks like it was posted yesterday, but they just loaded it. Okay. So your bond has been posted. I'm still going to give you some court dates because you do have a hold. So you'll probably come back before the magistrate regarding that warrant out of Pennsylvania. Okay. But yes, I just saw your bond has been posted. So as far as an attorney, is your mom, you think, still going to retain somebody for you, or you want to see if you qualify for the services of the public defender?
Yes, my mom's still gonna detain somebody.
Okay. Okay. And you think that's going to be Attorney Brown?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to put his name down so I can notify him of the court dates. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So we might have to, we'll probably change these dates because they have the 30th. So this is room 3. This is Judge Jones. So I'm going to put your formal appearance as June 27th, State's Discovery, July 11th, Defense Discovery, July 25th, and omnibus hearing August 15th. Okay, sir. I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions for me, okay, Mr. Frank?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Horde, afternoon. Can you please spell and state your full name, including your middle name if you have one, sir?
Devontae Rufus Davis Horde, DA capital VONTA, Rufus RUFUS, Davis DAVIS, Horde HORDE.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And is this the name that appears on your birth certificate?
Yes,
Okay. Have you gone by any other names?
no,
No. Okay. What's your date of birth?
9/18/1995,
Okay. And just the last 4 digits of your social security number.
11/72.
Okay. Have you used a different social security number or date of birth?
No,
No. Okay, what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
June 13,
June 13th. Okay, thank you. And your address?
1520 Hovey Street, Gary, Indiana, 46406.
Okay, sir. Is this a house or an apartment?
House,
House? Okay. Do you read, write, and understand English?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and how far did you go in school?
GED,
Okay. As we sit here today, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
no, ma'am.
Have you been convicted of a felony before?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
No, ma'am.
Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
Parole,
Parole? Okay. From Indiana? In Indiana?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And are you on bond from anywhere?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other states?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And have you had a public defender here in Lake County
Yeah, I have.
before?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you recall who that was?
Timothy Arms.
Okay, Attorney Arms. Okay, so let me advise you while you're here, sir. On June 16th, the following charges were filed against you. Count 1, dealing in cocaine, a level 2 felony. Count 2, dealing in a Schedule 1 controlled substance, a level 2 felony. Count 3, dealing in a narcotic drug, a level 2 felony. Count 4, dealing in a narcotic drug, a level 3 felony. Count 4, unlawful possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon, a level 4 felony. Count 6, dealing in marijuana, a level 6 felony. Let's see, count 7, resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony. Count 8, reckless driving, a class B misdemeanor. Count 9, resisting law enforcement, a class A misdemeanor. Count 10, possession of a narcotic, a class A misdemeanor. Count 10, leaving the scene of an accident, a class B misdemeanor. And count 11, operating a vehicle without ever receiving a license, a class C misdemeanor. Sir, do you understand the charges that have been filed against you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir, let me see. On parole. So since you're on parole, there'll be a 15-day hold before you can post your bond of $135,000 surety or $13,500. Do you plan on hiring an attorney to assist you with this matter, or do you want to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender?
Services of a public defender,
Okay, sir, what's been your income in the last 30 days? Just an estimate.
0.
0. Can you sit up for me, please? Thank you. Do you have any money in a checking or savings account?
No, ma'am.
No. Do you own any property like a house or a car?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. And are you receiving any benefits from the state or federal government?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. You qualify for the services of a public defender.
Mike Lambert on Thursdays, Your Honor.
Thursdays? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Davis Horde, you are in room 2, so that's going to be before Judge Bakota, and we are appointing Attorney Lambert to represent you. So your court dates are as follows. Your formal appearance is going to be June 26th, State's Discovery, July 10th, Defense Discovery, July 24th, and your omnibus hearing is going to be August 14th. Okay, sir, I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions for me. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Rincon?
Yes.
Okay, afternoon, sir. Can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name if you have one?
Rodrigo Eduardo Rincon,
Okay,
Rincon, Rodrigo Eduardo.
okay, thank you, sir. Is this the name that appears on your birth certificate?
Yes,
Okay, have you gone by any other names?
no,
And your date of birth?
March 9th, 1992,
Okay, and just the last four digits of your social security number?
4175.
Okay, and have you used a different social security number or date of birth?
No,
No. Okay, and what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
Saturday night, Sunday morning,
Okay. And your address, sir?
534 East 37th Avenue, Lot 87, Hobart, Indiana, 46342.
Okay. Thank you. And sir, do you read, write, and understand English?
Yes.
Okay, and how far did you go in school?
Middle school?
Okay, as we sit here this afternoon, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Have you been convicted of a felony?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
No.
Okay. Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
No.
Are you on bond from anywhere?
No.
Okay. Do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other jurisdictions?
No.
No? Okay. Okay, sir. And have you had a public defender here before in Lake County?
No.
No? Okay. On June 16th, the following charge was filed against you. Count one, possession of cocaine, a level 6 felony. Sir, do you understand why you're before me this afternoon?
Yes.
Okay. And your bond has been set in the amount of $10,000, surety or $1,000 cash. Do you plan on hiring an attorney to assist you with this matter, or do you want to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender?
I would say we're a public defender.
Okay, sir, what's been your income in the last 30 days? Just to estimate.
Nothing.
Okay. Do you have any money in a checking or savings account?
Nothing.
And do you own a house or car? And you own any property?
No.
Okay. Are you receiving any benefits from the state or federal government?
No.
No. Okay. You qualify for the services of a public defender.
Fred Galvin on Tuesday, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir, you're in room 4. That's going to be before Judge Kappas. We're going to appoint Attorney Galvin to represent you. So your court dates are as follows. Your formal appearance is going to be June 24th. State's discovery, July 8th. Defense discovery, July 22nd. And omnibus hearing, August 12th. Okay, sir, so I'll come back to you to see if you have any questions for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Hinston Reed, afternoon, sir.
Should be there.
Okay, can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name if you have one?
Melvin Romel Henson Reed, MELVIN,
Okay, thank you, sir. Is this the name as it appears on your birth certificate?
Yes, it is.
Okay, have you gone by any other names?
Mm.
No? Okay, and what's your date of birth?
1486.
Okay, and just the last 4 digits of your social security number.
4880.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
4880.
Okay, thank you. And sir, have you used a different date of birth or social security number?
No.
No? Okay. And what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
Sunday.
Sunday? Okay. And your address?
7132 South Tallman Ave, Chicago, Illinois 60629.
And sir, is this a house or an apartment?
It's the house.
It's a house? Okay. Do you read, write, and understand English?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And how far did you go in school?
GED.
Okay. As we sit here this afternoon, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, I'm not.
Have you been convicted of a felony before?
Yes, I have.
Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
No.
Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
No.
Are you on bond from anywhere?
No.
Okay. Do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other jurisdictions?
No, not at this time.
Okay. And have you had a public defender here before in Lake County?
No.
No? Okay. So let me advise you while you're here. On June 17th, sir, the following charges were filed against you. Count 1, resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony. Count 2, resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony. And count 3, resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony. Sir, do you understand the charges that have been filed against you?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. Your bond has been set at $50,000 surety or $5,000 cash. Do you plan on hiring an attorney to assist you with this matter, or do you want to see if you qualify for the services of a public defender?
See if I qualify for public services of a public defender.
Okay, what's been your income in the last 30 days? Just an estimate.
Average, probably checks, probably about 700, 800.
Okay. And do you have any money in a checking or savings account?
About $200.
Okay. Do you own any property like a house or a car?
No.
No. And are you receiving any benefits from the state or federal government?
I was receiving EBT food stamps.
Okay. You qualify for the services of a public defender.
Peter filed, Your Honor, on Thursdays.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir, you are in room 4. That's going to be before Judge Kappas. We're going to appoint Attorney Faust to represent you. So your court dates are going to be as follows. Your formal appearance is going to be June 26th. State's discovery, July 10th. Defense discovery, July 24th. And omnibus hearing is August 14th. Okay, and Mr. Henston Reed, you also have a waiver of extradition. And so we're going to finish up this portion of the hearing and then I'll advise you of the waiver, okay?
Okay.
So everyone, now that I've advised you of the charges and we've talked about your attorney representation, I need to advise you of the possible penalties that the charges carry. If you are convicted of a level 2 felony, you may be in prison for 10 to 30 years and a $10,000 fine. Under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be imposed below the minimum of 10 years. If you are convicted of a level 3 felony, you may be in prison for 3 to 16 years and a $10,000 fine. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be, let's see, if you're convicted of a level 3 felony, you may be in prison for 3 to 16 years and a $10,000 fine. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be imposed below the minimum of 3 years. If you are convicted of a level 4 felony, you may be in prison for 2 to 12 years and a $10,000 fine. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be imposed below the minimum of 2 years. If you are convicted of a level 6 felony, you may be in prison for 6 months to 2.5 years and a $10,000 fine. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be imposed below the minimum of 6 months. Further, at the court's discretion, a court may impose judgment of a level 6 felony as if it were a Class A misdemeanor. A person convicted of a Class A misdemeanor may be in prison for up to a year, may be fined up to $5,000. A person convicted of a Class B misdemeanor may be in prison for up to 6 months and may be fined up to $1,000. A person convicted of a Class C misdemeanor may be in prison for up to 60 days and may be fined up to $500. If you're convicted of a level 2, 3, 4 felony, you'll only be entitled to 1 day of good time credit for every 3 actual days spent in confinement. You end up serving 75% of the sentence if the sentence is ordered to be served incarcerated. If you're convicted of a level 6 felony or misdemeanor, you'll receive day-for-day credit, so you end up serving 50% of the sentence if the sentence is ordered to be served incarcerated. And if you have any traffic citations, you're subject to court costs and fines. Okay, afternoon, Attorney Mayor.
Afternoon, Your Honor. I do
Oh.
find two today.
Okay,
Mr. Rincon and Miss Cheeseborough.
yes, okay. Okay. Everyone, perhaps except for Ms. Cheeseborough and Mr. Rincon, you don't qualify for a bond reduction hearing today, but that doesn't mean you cannot qualify at your next court date, okay? So that's just something you would want to discuss with your public defender. Okay, starting with you, Ms. Back, do you have any questions for me?
What level of the, what's the most time I can get?
Okay, let me go back to your case. Let's see.
I was also gonna ask for reduction. due to, indigency.
Okay, so Ms. Beck, your highest, you have a level 6 felony. Let's see, let me go back to that. So level 6, you may be in prison for 6 months to 2.5 years and a $10,000 fine. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, a sentence may be imposed below the minimum of 6 months. Further, at the court's discretion, a court can impose judgment of a level 6 felony as if it were a class A misdemeanor. And you also had your counts 2, 3, and 4 were A misdemeanors. So a person convicted of a class A misdemeanor, you can be in prison for up to a year and fined up to $5,000. So, Ms. Back, you do have a bond. So your bond is set at $20,000 surety or $2,000 cash, okay? So if you can post that, you get out. Your next court date is June 27th. If you're unable to post that today, you don't qualify for a bond reduction. But at your next court date, June 27th, that's something that you can ask for. And we've appointed you a public defender so you can discuss that with him, okay? You got any other questions for me?
If I can get out today, I could possibly get a bond reduction?
No, so you have a bond. So your bond is $2,000 cash. If you're able to pay that, you can get out today, or if you pay it tomorrow, okay? And you just got to make sure you come to court. Now, if you're unable to post that bond, what you can do is at your next court date, June 27th, you can ask for a bond reduction there, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Any other questions?
No.
Nope. Okay. Thank you. Okay, Ms. Cheesebro, if you could still stay in your seat for me. Mr.
Okay.
Frank, do you have any questions for me?
Is there what felony did I get charged with again?
Okay, let me pull that up. Oh, I probably wrote it on my sheet.
Would I have to go to every court date before I get extradited?
So you're gonna have to get this matter resolved, and then they'll likely transport you. Okay. So let me go back to your case. You just got resisting law enforcement, a level 6 felony, and count 2 reckless driving, a class A misdemeanor, and count 2 refusal detainee to provide identity, a class C misdemeanor.
What are those hold up to?
So, and nobody paid attention to what I read. So everybody
sorry.
listened. That's okay. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. Okay. So if you get a level 6 felony, you get 6 months to 2.5 years and a $10,000 fine. Okay. And under some circumstances and at the court's discretion, they can go below that and impose judgment as a class A misdemeanor. And a person convicted of a class A misdemeanor may be in prison for up to a year, may be fined up to $5,000. You also had a level C misdemeanor. A person convicted of a class C misdemeanor may be in prison for up to 60 days and may be fined up to $500. Any other questions, Mr. Frank?
No, Your Honor, I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Your hearing's concluded.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Mr. Horde, any questions for me?
Yes, ma'am. Do you know how long is the parole hold?
So it's 15 days. So that gives them time to see if they want to violate you. Okay. Well, if they're going to hold you or try to, or maybe revoke your parole, we say 15 days. So discuss that with your attorney before you post that bond. Okay. That's something you just want to talk to him about.
All right.
Okay. Because you don't want to waste money if they're going to, ask that you be retained again. So definitely talk to him as soon as possible and he can look into that. Okay. Because I don't know at the end of the day what they're going to do, but you definitely want to talk to him before, okay, or her. I think I appointed you attorney. Hold on. Yep, Attorney Lambert. Attorney Lambert's your attorney, so you can call to the public defender's office and leave a message for him, okay? Okay, any other questions?
Oh, no.
No? Okay, thank you. Your hearing's concluded. Let's see, Mr. Rincon, stay in your seat for me. And Mr. Mr. Henston Reed, do you have any questions for me? Regarding this portion, regarding the charges I just went over with you. No, and actually you can stay there because we're going to do the waivers next, okay? Okay, so Ms. Cheesebro and Mr. Rincon, under certain circumstances, you might qualify for a bond reduction, okay? So we're going to have a bond reduction hearing. Attorney Mayer from the Public Defender's Office, he's going to ask you some questions, okay? So just listen and just answer the questions, okay, that he asks you. And if I have any questions, I can ask you questions. And the state Attorney Helmer, she might ask you some questions. So whenever you're ready, Attorney Mayer.
Okay,
And
Your
Judge,
Honor, I'm going to,
if it please the court, I apologize. We agree on Ms. Cheeseborough. We don't
Oh,
object to Ms. Cheeseborough, okay?
oh, okay.
that
Thank you,
sounds
ma'am.
good. That sounds
That
good to the
sounds
public
good.
defender.
Me too. Okay, Miss Cheesebro, there's
Yeah.
no objection to releasing you. So we are going to release you today and you are not going to have to post a bond, okay? So your next court date is June 27th. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you. Your hearing's concluded.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Your Honor, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Rincon, what is your phone number?
Area code is 630-488-9443.
Thank you. And was your lot 87?
Yeah, lot 87.
Okay. And are you asking the court to consider releasing you without posting a cash bond?
Yeah, if it's possible, it'd be great.
Okay, and if the court does that, will you come back to court for all court proceedings and you have adequate transportation from Hobart?
Yes.
Now, because you have a prior felony, and because of the nature of the offense, sometimes the court puts people on supervision by the probation office, if they reduce the bond. So that would mean you might have to report periodically to the probation office. They might do drug and alcohol drops to see if you're clean, and if not, they could revoke your bond. So would you be willing to do that, or would you rather stay in custody and just post $1,000?
I'm willing to do that.
Nothing further, Your Honor. I'd ask for his release and, if the court thinks appropriate, supervision.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Helmer, any questions?
I don't have any questions, Judge. We would defer to the court on this one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Helmer. Okay, Mr. Rincon, I am going to release you. You won't have to post a bond. I am going to put you on pretrial services, okay, with drug and alcohol testing. So, sir, today, if you are released before 4 o'clock, you'll go to the building next door to you. You'll go through security, ask for probation, and you'll meet with probation, okay? And they're just going to
Okay.
monitor you throughout this case. They're going to drug and alcohol test you. If for some reason you're released after 4 o'clock today, then they're going to be closed. So you must come back tomorrow at 9 o'clock, okay, and meet with them. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you, sir. Do you have any questions?
No, I do. Thank you. No, I don't. Thank
Okay. Okay, thank you. Your hearing's concluded.
you.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Why don't we do Jamarius Rogers?
Right?
Okay, afternoon, Mr. Rogers. We are back and you have Attorney Olson with you. Let's see, you have a waiver from Illinois. Are you going to waive extradition, Mr. Rogers, or do you require a governor's warrant?
Wait.
Okay, so the officer is going to give you the paperwork.
Read this over. You're gonna sign over here. There's 4 pieces of paper. They're just copies. You're gonna sign all 4 of them and you'll get a copy today.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Rogers, do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, thank you so much. Good luck with everything, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Attorney Olson. Okay, if we could have Melvin Reed Hinston, he's already there if you want him to move up. Kenneth Johnson. Sydney Hauser. Okay, Mr. Johnson, afternoon, sir. Can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name if you have one?
Yes, Kenneth Johnson, or Kenneth Terrell Johnson, KENNETHTERRELLJOHNSON.
Okay, thank you, sir. Is this the name that appears on your birth certificate?
Yes,
Okay, have you gone by any other names?
Ken Johnson. Just
Ken
the-
Johnson? Okay. And sir, what's your date of birth?
1/15/1980,
Okay. And the last four digits of your social security number?
6067.
Okay. And have you used a different social security number or date of birth?
No,
No. And what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
June 15th,
Okay. And your address, sir?
6515 North 73rd Street. And that's Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53223.
Okay, sir. And is this a house or an apartment?
House.
House? Okay. Do you read, write, and understand English?
Yes,
And how far did you go in school?
12th grade.
Okay, as we sit here this afternoon, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No,
Have you been convicted of a felony before?
yes,
Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
no,
Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
no,
Are you on bond from anywhere?
no,
Do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other states?
no, just the warrant that I had, but that's it.
Okay, is that in Wisconsin?
Yes,
Okay, and have you had a public defender here in Lake County?
no,
No? Okay. So, Mr. Johnson, Wisconsin has issued a warrant for your arrest for a matter that is pending there. Do you understand why you're before me today?
yes,
Okay, thank you. So I'll come back after I speak to the next two individuals and I'll explain to you your options, okay?
yes.
Okay. Afternoon, Miss Hauser. Can you
Hi.
please, hi, can you please spell and state your full name for me, including your middle name if you have one, ma'am?
Yes, it's Sydney Marie Hauser, SYDNEY MARIEHAUSER.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Is this the name that appears on your birth certificate?
Yes.
Okay, have you gone by any other names?
No.
No. And what is your date of birth, ma'am?
1/2/97.
Okay. And just the last four digits of your social security number.
4805.
And have you used a different social security number or date of birth?
No.
No. And what day did you get to the Lake County Jail?
June 13th.
Okay. And your address, ma'am?
207 Hampton, HAMPDON, Court, Bolingbrook, BOLINGBROOK, Illinois 60440.
Thank you, ma'am. And is this a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
It's a house? Okay. Do you read, write, and understand English?
Yes.
Okay. How far did you go in school?
12th grade. I graduated.
Graduated? Okay. As we sit here today, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Have you been convicted of a felony before?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently serving a sentence in the Lake County Jail?
No.
No. Are you on probation or parole from anywhere?
No.
No. Are you on bond from anywhere?
No.
Do you have any other criminal matters pending against you in any other courts, any other states?
Yes. In DuPage County.
DuPage? Okay. And have you had a public defender here before?
I forget who it was though.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, Ms. Hauser, you were here before me because Illinois has issued a warrant for your arrest for a matter that is pending there. Do you understand why you're before me today?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Okay, and Mr. Hinston Reed, Wisconsin has issued a warrant for your arrest for a matter that is pending there. So do you understand why you're before me during this part of the hearing?
Mhm.
Gotta say yes, we're recording.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
okay. No, you're fine. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone, let me tell you how you are able to proceed, okay? So before you can be turned over to the authorities from the state that's demanding your surrender, you have the right to require that the governor of this state issue a warrant ordering you to be turned over. You can challenge that order on the grounds that you're not the person who is wanted, but whether you're innocent of the crime charge in the other state is never before this court. The only issue here is one of identity. Are you the person wanted in the other state? If you require a governor's warrant, you'll be held in the Lake County Jail for a period of 90 days while that warrant is being prepared. At that time, you would have the opportunity to litigate whether you are the person wanted in the other state. Your other option is to waive extradition. If you waive extradition, you'll be turned over immediately to the authorities in the other state, as long as you have no charges pending against you in this state. If you do have charges pending against you here, those matters must be resolved first, excuse me, before you can be turned over to the other state. So starting with you, Mr. Johnson, do you waive extradition and you'll be transported to Wisconsin, or do you require a governor's warrant?
Yes, I waive extradition.
Okay, so the officer is going to give you the paperwork. Ms. Hauser, do you waive extradition and you'll be transported to Illinois, or do you require a governor's warrant?
I'll waive.
You waive? Okay. And so, Mr. Hinston Reed, do you waive extradition? And you'll be transported to Wisconsin. You know you have your matter pending here in Indiana. So once that's resolved, you'll be transported. Or do you require a governor's warrant?
I'll waive.
Your waive? Okay, officer will give you the paperwork.
And right here, or piece of paper, they just copied and sign all form. They all signed, Judge.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Johnson, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, and when you say immediately, how or what, how long is it, or what immediately?
Right? What's immediately? So the statute says they have a reasonable time to transport you. It doesn't say like 5 days or 10 days. So we always advise everyone, if you are still in the jail 14 days after your hearing, you just ask the jail, hey, I need to write Commissioner Price at an extradition hearing. You don't need a stamp, you don't need an envelope, and then it'll get to me, and then I'll follow up with Illinois or Wisconsin and ask them what's going on, and then I'll do an order so you'll know. But both, yeah, Wisconsin's fairly close, so it shouldn't take that long. But we just say if you're still there in 14 days, you don't have anything else pending, let me know, okay?
Okay, and also all the paperwork will be sent over immediately, and then they'll be notified.
Yep, we'll do it today.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you, sir. Your hearing is concluded. Ms. Hauser, do you have any questions for me, ma'am?
So if I have another case here, I have to take care of that first before they transport me?
Yes. And so then whenever after you get that case resolved, if you're still there 14 days after you resolve it, let me know. But yeah, you got to get your Indiana case resolved first.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. Your hearing is concluded. And Mr. Hinston Reed, any questions for me, sir?
Can you tell me what Wisconsin want me for? Because they told me something, but I don't believe it.
So a lot of times they don't tell me. All I have here is, yeah, on this one, it doesn't tell me. It just lets me know that you have a warrant. It's the Germantown Police. A lot of times they don't tell me the charges. We just know that they have a warrant.
Okay,
Okay. Any other questions, sir?
that's it.
Okay, thank you. Your hearing is concluded.
All right,
Okay,
thank you.
everybody, thank you so much. Everybody have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye. Thank you. Bye.